views and opinions expressed in these videos are for those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily reflect the official position or views of Point 5 Creative Studios. Content presented is for informational and discussion purposes only. Greetings, good people. My name is DJ Oli and welcome to Point 5 Creative Studios. Chitubu che content, chitubu chisinga. And today with me, I've got Yugi, Comrade Nyokayemabhunu, lawyer, and she's here to give us an update. Kuti Zurumbo Famba say what is really going on, how is the progress going, and you have seen a lot of changes have been happening. We have been pushing, exposing a lot of people, and I know that party doesn't have anything to do with the lawyers. It's just us telling the people the truth, nothing else but the truth, because the end game, we want Comrade Nyokayemabhunu to be out as soon as possible. So I have invited Yugi to come and give us an update, like what's really going on. Yugi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
No, I'm 100% good. I know it's not your position to clarify that, but I'm just going to ask you this question because there's a certain lady by the name Barista. She's claiming that Nyokayemabhunu, Comrade Nyoka, or you call him Masiwa, is not in jail. Is it true that Nyoka is not in jail?
He's in prison. He's in Sun City prison. So that is where his current location is. He's confined, is inside, and yes, I do confirm that. There's no way he can get out.
Right. You see, you know what is happening to this case? People, they are just creating stories around the case, coming up with their different platforms, pushing their own narratives. So it's a good thing so that you clear that part, so that when you are moving forward, the people, they have heard it from the horse's mouth, and also at the same time is allowed to visit the court cases. Can you confirm that?
In terms of the court cases, people can come and watch. At the end of the day, the courts are public, it's open doors. The problem with this matter, I mean, due to that last attack on Interpol, they now restricted like for a very few people to come to court.
Okay.
So it's preferred, I mean, just for the interests of Masiwa, it's preferred that less people do come. But if you want to clarify something, if you is going on, you're welcome to come.
And now moving forward, I have updated people also on the changes on Comrade Nyokayemabhunu's channel. There were people who were collecting money, but the money wasn't being handed over to Comrade Nyokayemabhunu and to his family. And some people, they have quit from that channel, the so-called friends of Comrade Nyoka. Can you give us an update on that one?
The firm has opened a trust account. It's the same trust account, the trust number that we are using. It's a standard bank account. We urge people to pay into that trust account. And us as lawyers, we are able to manage this trust account. We will basically provide statements to a few designated people, Godwin, General Sitole, you as well, DJ Holly. So it's basically where all funds will be collected into this trust account, and any money that's collected into a trust account, it's a lawyer's trust account. It's not a normal bank account. This is an account that only a lawyer can open, basically. And this account is audited. It has to be audited. We cannot basically have our legal practice certificate. We can't proceed with that. We can't apply for it. It's a yearly application. We can't apply for that unless our accounts are all in order. So by people putting funds into this, everything's going to be audited. Every cent, be it a 5 cents, be it a 500, it doesn't matter. Everything will have a home. Everything will be like, okay, here's a 5 cent. This was sent by whoever, you know. So that's the good thing about a trust account, and people should pay into that. There's no e-wallets, there's no other bank accounts. It's just a standard bank trust account, and it's called Malashlele and Co-Attorneys.
So let me just clarify there. And according to the discussion that we had, me and Koma Godwin, I like to call him Koma Godwin, it means brother, brother Godwin. So he said, whoever is going to put money in that account is going to send a POP, a proof of payment, that I have donated my 100 rand, and this is the date, this is the time. He put in the slip. So the guys like General Stolle and Mkoma Godwin will be also auditing on their side. And I've also heard him saying that you guys, you have agreed to provide bank statements at certain times so that they can audit also on their side to see, we have paid this, we have received this amount from the people, and this is the money that is in the account. Can you confirm on that?
I do confirm that. General Sitola and Godwin will obviously be involved in finances. The reason for this, previously there's been a lot of controversies, so we don't want any problems any longer. Funds collected, someone that basically worked hard for their money and they now want to save Masiwa, we will basically acknowledge them. We will say, okay, fine, this is a person that donated and this is the funds we received, this is what the funds are going to be used. We're using your platform as well, DJ Holly, so that, example, if we pay Masiwa's rent, you're going to announce that. If lawyers are paid, you're going to announce that, so people are aware that this is where their money is going. There's no fraud, there's no funny business or anything of that sort. We just want to keep it clean because look, Zimbabwe is already going through a lot. There's a lot going on at the moment. A man's life is literally in prison. He's literally confined. So let's not have any issues and stuff. This is why I sent that public notice, because I don't want people to be collecting funds unauthorized. So this was the best method. And now that it's now basically laying out, this is great. This is what we wanted.
Thank you for clarifying. And now we have got that out of our hand, out of our way, and we are looking forward on the court case on the 15th of this month. That will be next week, if I'm not mistaken. How far are you guys with the preparation, the paperwork, and everything that is needed? Do you have everything in your position so that you can, are you ready, so to say?
Yes, we have been ready. I have received documents for the fraud matter. Cheryl, the advocate, she still needs to receive documents for the extradition matter. That will only be received on the 15th. So when the 15th comes, it's basically an exchange of documents, and then thereafter, the process follows, the legal process follows. So the 15th is just an exchange of documents. Then afterwards will be the trial and so forth.
Also on the 15th, it's just the exchange of documents. It's not a judgment. It's not anything.
No. No, no,
So,
no. Our legal system works in this way where, like, everyone has a right. Like, if anybody has a matter, you gotta like have exchange of documents. So the person that's fighting needs to know, okay, this is the matter against them. This is what the state has against them. It gives a person the right to a fair trial. So this is
okay.
the part where it's giving a person the right to a fair trial. It's our South African system.
Okay, I understand that. So looking at your system is something new to us as Zimbabweans. How long do you think it's going to take, maybe an estimate? If you receive the papers, maybe you guys, you need time to come up with documents to defend yourself and stuff like that in court. You need to prepare. So how long roughly do you think the next trial date is going to be, and how is going to be the preparation from the 15th to the next date? Just estimation.
Um, I cannot give you an actual estimation. I mean, it could be like 2 weeks to 3 weeks. The
Yeah,
state
something
and
like
I
that is
both
fine.
have to decide. Yeah, the state and I both have to decide, okay, guys, we'll be ready in the next 3 weeks or we'll be ready in the next 2 weeks. I can say, hey, guys, I'll be ready next week. But the state will be like, but no, we're ready in 3 weeks' time.
Okay.
So that's going to be an issue. So I can't actually give you an actual date. But yes, our preparations are already on the way. We have been trying our best, ensuring that documents are in order, ensuring that this man's case is thoroughly prepared. So we have been trying our best on this matter so far. In fact, we like basically ready for what the state has to throw at us.
Okay, okay, I see. And the reason why I'm asking this is because people are concerned. Like things were
Mm.
going nicely previously, and there was things that there were some gray areas previously, and now we have cleaned the room, and we want to just go and see how this case will go without any disturbance. Like there's a missing paper, there's a wrong spelling, there's things like that. So that's the reason why
Mm.
I'm asking, like, how long do you guys are going to need? Do you have everything for the case?
I've been fighting. Like I've been literally like ensuring that I have everything. On the last matter, on the last date itself, we did not receive any documents. Sharon and I, we both did not receive any documents. But I made sure, like during the course of the week, I made sure that I went to the prosecutor. It wasn't even a court date. I made sure that I asked him for the contents of the docket. I made sure that I got that, you know. So I have a copy of the fraud matter. The extradition matter, we are just waiting for more information. Actually, it's not us. It's the state that's waiting for more information. So
Okay.
once they get that information, then they can hand over what they have to us, so that our client has a fair trial.
Okay, understood. And it's clear. I don't know. We said
Mm.
we're going to make this nice, short, and straight to the point. If you have anything or a word of encouragement to the Zimbabweans who are running behind Comrade Nyokayemabhunu.
I would say that people need to be brave. I know a lot of people are scared.
Mm,
I know it's not an easy thing. I know that the elections, everyone wants the election. Nyoka is a voice, you know, he's a loud voice. He's someone that can obviously that speaks up for other people. I
mm,
would say just like how Nyoka is brave or Masiwa is brave, people also need to be brave. People also need to like come forward and make sure they stand for what's right. We can't go around in circles and expecting the world when there's the reality in front of us just smacks you too hard. So it's
mm.
best that people need to be brave, people need to be like supportive, people should not be in fear. I mean, this is y'all's future. It's not even y'all's future. It's just children's future. It's people's lives. What happened to Masiwa Wellington? I mean, this matter, we all know it's political. We don't even have to argue on that. So
Mm.
things like this can happen. It can happen to anybody. And Masiwa is a strong voice. This is why, like, I mean, he's on the media and stuff. What about the people that don't have a voice? You know? So I hope I do my job. I hope that I can help this guy. And I hope that he sees, the outside. I hope that he's okay, basically. I just want that. I want to make sure that this guy's okay.
Yeah, all the best on the case. And we are going to play our part also as Zimbabweans, as the citizens. We are going to help with the contributions to donate
Mm.
wherever is necessary. But let's help, guys. And the details of that bank account is on the screen. Let me just get one thing clear before you go. If I remember well, you were supposed to open a trust account for Nyoka,
Mm.
and there was a problem with the documents and something like that. That's why we have opted to use the one that we are giving to the people right now. Can you just let it clear to the people so that they understand
Sure.
that that money it's not the lawyers who are going to eat the money, but the money is
Mm.
going to assist Nyokayemabhunu in terms of his bills and whatever needs to be done.
Okay, so we did go to the bank, Absa Bank. We
Mm,
did try to open an account. This was last week. Godwin and Mr. Nakedi Malashlele went to the bank.
mm,
It's just that the processes are taking very long. Like I've mentioned before, it's not a normal bank account where you can go take your ID document and say, open a bank account for me. It's not a
yeah.
normal one. This one is a trust account. There's a lot of requirements and processes that's needed to be done.
Mm,
So Absa Bank just took, I mean, they still delaying on this. And we know that everyone is eager about what's going to happen to the funds. Where's the funds? When do they start
yes,
donating?
yes.
I've been receiving a lot of questions. So the best thing that we decided to do is use our current Standard Bank account as Masiwa Wellington's account. And then we will put all our clients on hold at the moment, just for like maybe a day or two until this ABSA account is open. And then we will basically ask our clients to pay there. So both trust accounts need to be audited either way. Our personal firm one, which is now going to be the ABSA one, and then the Standard Bank one as well. It still needs to be audited. Any trust account needs to be audited. So that's basically what's going to happen. And no, lawyers are not going to eat the funds, and we're not going to misuse the funds. If example, maybe there's 100,000 in the bank account. For example, people donate 100,000, and say example now, I give you DJ Holly. I say, hey, yes, 50,000 for you. Law Society is going to come back and ask me, where's the 50,000? And what about everyone else involved? Our security, measurements that we've now taken, General Sitole, Godwin is there. They're going to ask me, but guys, where's 50,000? Everyone's going to ask that. So people can now raise questions because people will now have transparency to know that, okay, I put in 500 Rand. I want to know where's my 500, what it's been used for. People are going to have that transparency, and the duty will be on Godwin and General Sitole and you as well, DJ Holly, to update the public. This is what we did. This is how much we collected. This is what's going on. Obviously, we can't now go and make our trust account public. We can't do that.
Yeah.
People want to be protected. People want to donate, but they want to do it in private. They don't want their
Yes.
names to be out there. So a lot of people are scared in that regards. So we don't want that public. But you guys can obviously monitor everything. You guys will know, hey, this is the amount that's in the bank account, and this is what we used it for. And whatever's remaining will go to Masiwa Wellington. So once the lawyer's fees are paid, once the advocate's fees are paid, once the wife's rentals and she's okay and stuff, once all that is paid, the rightful thing to do is to give Masiwa Wellington the remaining balance of his money. That's what we're going to do.
I see. Thank you very much for the update. I really appreciate you taking time off your busy schedule, and I look forward to hear good news on the 15th as you bring another update.
Of course. I hope so as well. Take care.
Okay, sure. Thank you. Bye. Right, guys, mazvinzwira mega ndozviripo ndozviri paground. This is what is really going on. Zvimwe zvese zvamunenge muchiudzwa izvo manyepo. They are all lies. People trying to fabricate stories, coming up with lies. Panapa ndo patinokuudzai nyaya dzechokwadi, what is really going on in terms of this case yaComrade Nyokayemabhunu. So as for me, DJ Oli, and the rest of the crew behind the scenes, truth is bye for now. Let's meet in the next video.